Namaskar. I'm here with wonderful stories based on Tenalirama. And today's story is The Impersonator. Here the story starts. The story is like this. Once upon a time, the royal priest was fed up with the mischiefs of Tenalirama. On every second or third day, he had to bow before Tenalirama. He had become an object of laughter in the court. He thought that this rogue has escaped even the death sentence ordered by the king on a number of occasions. There was only one way of getting rid of him, and it was that he himself should find out a way to kill him. He hatched up a plan secretly. The royal priest left the town for a few days under the pretext that he was going on a pilgrimage. But he went to a famous impersonator and started taking training from him. In a few days, he acquired mastery in demonstrating all the feats of an impersonator. Dressed himself as an impersonator, he came back to the town and arrived at the court. He told the king that he could demonstrate impersonations of various kinds. The king said, "What is your finest mimicry?" "I can mimic a lion perfectly, O great king," said the mimic, "but there is some risk in it. During its demonstration, someone might be injured or even killed. For the sake of this impersonation, you will have to pardon me even if someone dies." The king agreed. "There is one more condition, O king," said the mimic. "At the time of my demonstration, Tenalirama must be present in the court." "All right," replied the king after thinking for a while. "I accept this condition as well." Hearing this condition, Tenalirama was scared of the lurking danger. He was sure that the mimic was surely an enemy of his and wanted to kill him under the pretext of mimicry. The act of mimicry was to be performed next day. Tenaliram came wearing an armor under his clothes to defend himself if there was any danger. The performance started. All were amazed to see the art of the mimic. After hopping and capering about the some time, the mimic suddenly went close to Tenalirama and pounced upon him. Tenalirama had already anticipated this and had ensured his security. He gently pushed him with the nailed glove that he had worn. Writhing with pain, the mimic sprang up and fell down on the ground. When Tenalirama was attacked, the king, too, was greatly perturbed. What if something had happened to Tenalirama, he thought. He recalled the conditions put forth by the mimic, the condition of pardoning for the murder and Tenalirama's presence in the court. Certainly there was something black, he thought. He called Tenalirama and inquired, "You're all right, aren't you? Have you sustained any injury?" Tenalirama showed his armor to the king. There was not even a scratch on his body. "Were you suspicious about this man?" asked the king. "And was this the reason you came here equipped with an armor?" "O great king," said Tenalirama, If he had a clear conscience, he would not have put the condition of my short presence. The king said, I want to punish this man. He tried to kill me. I can sentence him to death by hanging right here, but I would like you to take your revenge. Yes, my lord, said Tenalirama gravely. I will make him reap the harvest of his own misadventure. What do you plan to do? Asked the king. Your Majesty, you just wait and watch, Tenalirama said, and stating, he went. Tenalirama said to the impersonator, the king has been extremely pleased with your act of mimicry. He wants you to impersonate a chaste woman tomorrow. If you perform this role successfully, the king will give you a reward of 5,000 gold coins. The royal priest, in the guise of a mimic, thought to himself that he had placed himself in an intricate situation, but he had no choice except bracing to perform. Tenalirama got a pit dug. Firewood in sufficient quantity was burning in it. Physicians were also sent for in the apprehension that urgent medical aid might be required. The impersonator arrived at the spot in the guise of a chaste woman. His clothing were so excellent that nobody could say that it was not a real woman. Willy-nilly, he had to sit in the burning pit. Within seconds, his body began to get scorched. Tenalirama was not able to bear this sight. His heart melted at the sight of agony. He got the mimic pulled out of the pit. The royal priest suddenly revealed his true form and fell at the feet of Tenalirama. Tenalirama forgave him. He handed him over to the physicians for treatment. In a few days, the royal priest regained his normal health. He said to Tenalirama, from today onwards, I'll never harbor any ill feeling against you. Your generosity has won me over. Now both of us will live as good friends. Tenalirama hugged the priest. After that, there was never any enmity between Tenalirama and the royal priest. Yes, so what is it? Good deeds result in good. Bad deeds always deserve punishment. But at the same time, one has to be a nice, good to a person who is behaving badly. The skill or the value of generosity naturally never goes wasted. But if you have wisdom, you can overcome the problems very easily, even if it is a plot which has been hatched against you, like Tenalirama. So, Tenalirama is really a man full of great wisdom who encountered different kind of problems, but with his wisdom, he was always successful in solving every problem. Thank you. In making the stories interesting, Mr. Manoj has helped me, and I am Kamaljeet Yadav. I'm sure you like the story of Tenalirama. Thank you.